Welcome to the VocabVoyage food word list run through. I love food. You love food. Let's find out about food and the vocab that goes with it. Here we go. First one. Obesity. If you like food too much, you will become obese. Obesity is the state of being very, very big. You have slim, overweight, fat, obese. Big problem in the world, in the Western world today. Obesity. Next one, nutrition. Nutrition is a noun, and nutrition means getting food for health. You need food for health and growth and healing yourself. Okay? So nutrition is getting that food, eating the stuff you need to be able to do that. Consumption. Consumption is a noun. Consumption is the act of consuming. Consume, the verb, consumption, the noun. Consumption is the act of eating food or drinking liquid. Consumption. Carbohydrate. Carbohydrate. Carb for short. Carbs are the enemy. Carbs. Okay? Carbohydrates are substances in food, and it provides the body with heat and energy. Okay? So if you run a marathon, before you take lots of carbohydrates to provide you with the okay? If you don't use your carbs, they turn to fat. So be careful. Portion. Portion is a noun. Portion is an amount of food. You have a portion of vegetables, a portion of meat, a portion of rice or potatoes or a starchy food, okay? You should have 5 portions a day of fruit or vegetables. That's what they say. Saturated fat. Nasty stuff. Saturated fat, it's found in butter, meat, egg yolks. It increases cholesterol. Saturated fat's the bad stuff. You want to stay away from saturated fat, okay? It's in your hamburgers. It's not good, not good. And cholesterol. I know about cholesterol very well because I have high cholesterol. Cholesterol, it's in your blood, and it's a waxy compound. What happens in your artery? It builds up along the sides of your arteries, and the arteries get very thin, and your poor old heart, it's pushing, works too hard, heart attack. Cholesterol gets high, you need to get it down. Eat grapefruit, mozuku, almonds, it's good. A stroke. A stroke is what happens when, back to the cholesterol, your arteries are blocked. If the artery blocks in the brain somewhere and the brain stops getting blood for a short period of time, that part of the brain is damaged very badly. If someone has a stroke on the right side of their head, the left side of their body will be affected. If someone has a stroke on the left side, the right side of their body will be affected. Stroke. Dietary. Dietary is a noun. It means the type of food eaten by a person, a group. Japan's dietary habits are different than New Zealand, Italy's dietary habits. Japan's dietary habits are changing to dietary habits like that of the US. Yeah, maybe. McDonald's. Yeah, okay. Metabolism. Metabolism is what happens. We use food, water to grow, heal, make energy. We put the stuff in us, the body uses it, and what's left turns to fat. And metabolism slows down as you get older. Okay? Japan has metabolism. Okay. Insulin. Insulin, it's a hormone produced by the pancreas. Insulin, it controls the amount of glucose that is in your blood. Insulin, okay? If you have problems with insulin, and if your pancreas can't produce the right amount of insulin, you get diabetes. Diabetes is a disease where either your blood sugar level is too high or too low. If your blood sugar level is too low, people need to inject insulin into their bodies. If you have diabetes, you need to have a process where they pump your blood out and they clean it, okay? Diabetes, okay? Too much sugary stuff will give you diabetes. Let's get there. Okay, a preservative. Preserve, noun, to make something last longer. Preservative, preserve, verb, make something last longer. Preservative, noun, something you put into food or drink. The oldest preservative known to man is salt. In the old days, they used salt to preserve. These days, there are all kinds of preservatives. They're written on the back of your food in numbers, 3-digit numbers, yeah? So preservatives make food last longer, okay? Intolerant. Intolerant, in this list, it means intolerance to food. If you're intolerant to food, your body can't process the food. Your body just doesn't like it. It can't process it. First thing people are intolerant to a lot is gluten. Gluten intolerance. Gluten is a substance in bread. It controls how stretchy the bonds are in the bread. Gluten intolerant people can't eat white bread. They can't eat bread, a lot of rice, flour, anything like that. They can't eat them. It's not poisonous, but it really makes them feel bad. The next thing which people are intolerant to is lactose. Lactose is a sugar found in milk and other dairy products. People who are lactose intolerant, they can't drink a lot of milk, okay? Their body just can't process, okay? Poultry, chicken, turkey, quail, use it up. Poultry is meat from a bird, okay? Beef, cow. Pork, pig. Poultry, bird, okay? So poultry is meat from a bird. Next one, dairy. Dairy is an adjective. Dairy means from a cow, okay? Milk, cheese, yogurt. Lactose intolerant people aren't eating a lot of dairy food, okay? Protein. Protein, it's a substance found in milk, meat, eggs, and beans. It's part of your diet. It gives you energy and protein. Did you know that soybeans, or mame, soybeans, per acre, they provide more protein than any other plant. So soybeans, high protein, okay? Staple. In Japan, your staple is rice. In New Zealand, your staple is potatoes. Okay? It's the main thing which you live on every day. Okay? Grain. Grain is seeds. Seeds from wheat, corn, and rice. Okay? Your grains, you make bread, rice, okay? Grains, they are the things that gluten intolerant people have trouble with. Grain. Okay, here we go. Additive. Additives are stuff they put into food to make it taste nicer. Preservatives are an additive. Taste nicer, last longer, look more colorful. Food colorings. Additives, okay? Again, on the back of food, they're written down as 3-digit numbers, and you can look at a list to see what they are. Some nasty, nasty additives. Okay? If you want food without additives, organic. Organic food's free of chemicals. It's got nothing put in. Soma mama. It's as it was grown. Organic. Okay? Very big industry in the world today. Sweetener. Sweetener, the most common sweetener, most common natural sweetener is sugar. If something's not sweet enough, you put a sweetener in, makes it sweeter. The most common natural sweetener, sugar. The most common artificial sweetener is called aspartame. It's in your diet drinks, Diet Coke, diet aspartame. Okay? There is another big new sweetener, natural, called stevia, S-T-E-V-I-A. Very interesting. Have a look. Sweetener. I don't need a sweetener. I'm sweet enough already. Okay, a calorie. A calorie, it's a unit of heat that indicates how much energy a food provides you, okay? You need X amount of calories for your body to survive. Again, to health, growth, and living, okay? Too many calories, you know, you get that. Vegetarian. Vegetarian, it's a noun. It means it doesn't have any meat products, okay? Vegetarian, only vegetables. Vegetable, vegetarian, yeah? There you go. Have a look for the word vegan, F-E-G-A-N. That's like an extreme vegetarian, yeah? Pesticide. Pesticides. Organic food doesn't have any pesticides. Not artificial pesticides. You can kind of make natural pesticides. Pest is something, pests are mice and bugs that eat your food, okay, when they're in the field, and the farmers spray the chemicals, the pesticides, and then the nasty guys stay away. But then the same pesticides carry through to you when you eat the food, which is a problem for a lot of people today. GM. Very controversial word. GM food, it's an adjective. It means that the scientists have gone right down to the DNA of the food and changed it to make the food better. Some people say that's arguing with nature, but people talk about GM foods. They can make rice grow in colder climates. They can put more protein into things. But other people argue it's just not natural. I don't know. Snack. Breakfast, lunch, in between. Oh, I'm a bit hungry. I'll have a snack. Something you eat between meals, okay? Be careful. Snacks are the enemy, okay? If you're going to have a snack, have a healthy snack. Yeah? No chips or anything. You will get obese. Last word for today is cuisine. Cuisine is a noun. It means a country, region, or type of food. Italian cuisine, vegetarian cuisine. Everybody loves Japanese cuisine. New Zealand doesn't really have a cuisine. Okay? Thank you again for joining VocabVoyage, and I'll see you again. Have a nice day.